fueling the problem.
Well, let's also be fair. You know, when's the last time you've seen an hour dedicated to the news to talk about the good things people are doing together, right?
Well, we have one, a special report every week. It's called Common Ground.
But the news is generally based on who uses the most incendiary language. They're the ones who get the top of the hour. They're the ones who get the panel to talk about it.
Without it, I tried mobile data. It won't work.
Extraordinarily outrageous. The media and the population have a role to play here. We are a reflection of those who voted for us.
They have been lagging a lot on this server. There's also a decided spawner button of weathers. Way too many weathers. Way too many. 40 plus. Yeah, my skin is made by me.
Even some of the people
I
who have
spend
some of the most
1 to 2 hours on this skin.
political relationships are generally respectful
Yeah, it's a
of
good
each
skin.
other when the cameras are off
Really
or when
like
you're not in
it.
a committee.
That's right. I
Let's
had
see,
dinner last night with Ted Cruz
oh,
to talk about what's
in the
happening
water.
in Venezuela.
Anyway,
That is
this
probably an excellent.
this SFA does
That's exactly right.
have
That's what I
jobs.
mean.
Imagine not slacking
They
anymore.
say fewer
Well,
than ever are betting on the center.
anyway, if we
What's
go
missing in
to
politics today
this,
is
I think we're allowed to see our jobs.
bipartisan people.
Yeah.
That's the other piece. Money.
Let's see our
Money goes
quest.
to the ends.
We
The
gotta
extremes.
cure
Money
15
doesn't
sheep,
go to people
catch 3
who
enchanted
are
books, they
viewed
rush
as
10 suspicious
being in the
sand.
middle of trying to get things done. Despite all that,
Let's see
neither is ready
first.
to throw in the towel on their team. Do you
Anyway,
each still feel at home in your parties as you watch them move farther to the left and to the right?
mic
I
audio.
do, and I think we
Also, I
we're
can't
gonna
touch
have a very
water.
robust primary
God,
for
Ash,
president
blood can't
on
touch
both
it.
sides of the aisle coming up in 2028.
At least my Wi-Fi is
And
better now.
I think the
Anyway,
way the person is going to
we're leaving bases and stuff.
not just in the base of the party,
So yeah,
but you've got to expand beyond that if you're going to actually win.
I agree.
can
I
wait patiently for a fish. God, this is taking so long.
Country likes a little bit of the sugar buzz that we're getting in this political space, but I think over time
Might be
they're going to be
one.
looking for a leader.
Whether voters still want that kind of politics may
Okay,
be one of the
recording.
biggest questions of the next election. Tillis and Shaheen plan to use their time left on the clock to protect one issue they believe will transcend
start
generations. Ukraine, and being able to put pressure on Russia to end this war in Ukraine.
Oh,
leave Russia alone right now. We got too much shit going on.
To America and to the West.
No, it just goes to show you how closely we work together. Because I feel very, very strongly that I want to leave on a high note with supporting Ukraine. I mean, that is something that has profound long-term geopolitical consequences.
And that has real implications for America's national security. Because if Russia wins that war, that gives Vladimir Putin license to go into a NATO country. It empowers Xi. It's not good either for
Ukraine is too corrupt.
What?
We want to thank Senators G.
No, I was talking to myself.
Tillis for their time
it's
and
okay.
their candor.
It's
The
okay, Dad.
Indianapolis 500 will soon get underway on Fox as the racing world mourns the
Fishing
loss
time.
of Kyle Busch. We'll take you live to Indianapolis Motor Speedway next.
Kitty is sleeping. He's a very sleepy kitty. 5% fishing. Let's see. Oh, I haven't picked up any food. I probably should have caught.
You know your mom's not going to wake up today, right? Supposed to do laundry tonight.
Zepbound, watch this. Zepbound helps adults with obesity lose weight and keep it off. Watch this. So you don't feel stuck on your weight loss journey.
Maybe tonight she will.
People taking Zepbound
Better to do it late, but it's not so hot.
Some lost over 58 pounds. Watch this.
Don't share needles or pens or reuse
That's
needles.
fish.
Don't take if allergic to it or if you or someone in your family had MTC or MEN too. Tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in your neck. Stop Zepbound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems.
Oh, I got
Tell
a
your
banana
doctor if you
shell.
experience vision changes before scheduled procedures with
That's cool.
anesthesia. If you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills. Taking Zepbound with sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems. Zepbound, coming soon through Medicare for $50 a month. Plus, there are other savings options with insurance and without it.
That's right. They stuck
Zepbound,
torches.
watch this.
We're a really busy family of 6 and moving into a new house, and Empire made it really easy.
Real customers share their stories about Empire's home floor advantage.
They brought sample Star House, quality products, and installation on our stuff. We're really happy that we got the whole upstairs carpeted, and it looks great, feels great, and we're really happy with everything. And the house really feels like a home.
What we can prepare this later. Let's go do something else. Like explore. Hi, doggy.
We're celebrating America's heroes. Omaha Steak celebrates incredible
These like
savings,
whole.
plus
I
8
need
free burgers crafted from premium aged American beef. Military families save even more.
that's a good idea.
OmahaSteaks.com/TV. Asking for a friend if someone missed the
Anyway,
keypad by like 3 feet.
been on this sucker for
Only if your humans don't have
hours.
shot pet stains. Oh, the hands-free one. They just give it a shot while standing. Yeah. No scrubbing, no
Looking
crawling
for
around, and it
copper.
removes the smell too. Wait, it actually kills the smell.
So much space.
Cover it, it eliminates it at the source. Even couch disasters too. So I can still blame the cat. Always blame the cat. Full shot pet stains is made right
I
here
do
in
need
the
to
USA.
share 50 sheep, don't I?
Available at Walmart and on Amazon with free delivery. This isn't for show. This is America. We open our doors, shut outdoor lawns. We do whatever the hell we want.
Let's see. Vehicle has been placed to carry out my belts stuff. But I just shot the amigos.
Keep it green, because this isn't some royal palace. It's just soil, sweat, and 250 years of the American yard. So come around back. We'll show you what it's all about.
Let's see.
Big odors,
Okay.
big distraction. Try new Febreze Air Mist with 50% more odor fighters and 30% more fragrance to instantly restore just
When
clean
I
freshness. And when odors make
my
their way
first
into
one was in a
fabrics,
cave.
grab Febreze fabric spray.
I
It
especially
penetrates
lost
deep
it
with
after
high-tech
my
odors, transforming
first
them
time.
into scent seal left. With Febreze Air
Second
and
one
fabric,
was
your whole home is
a little
doggone
temporary
fresh.
base I made. That had like a little farm, right? But then my sibling decided to hop on, found my location, and decided to take over the farm. And because they ended up visiting the farm so much, I ended up no longer having permission to access the farm that I had made. I made that farm. Let me just probably Bob it did the actual game. I don't know how to lower my music. Okay.
And people come from around the globe to experience what fans and drivers say
This is gonna be so. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, I can't be on water. Okay. There's a polar bear inside it. But it also has a sheep. I need a sheep. Hey, Mr. Polar Bear. Hope you don't mind me sharing the sheep. The sheep you have in here. I'll be quick.
Fans here are thinking of him and his family and the enormous impact he had on racing. Whether you loved him or hated him, you had to respect him. And the fact that you could see how much he loved his kids. What was it about him on the track that made him so special? The aggressiveness that he showed and the willing to win.
I don't see everything on this. So
That guy's a freaking legend. He's leading it on for the whole world now. just going out there and really showing who you are and always pushing to be the best that you can, no matter what you do.
The boat.
Kyle drove the number 18 car, so to honor him, officials plan to light up the Speedway's iconic scoring pylon during the 18th lap of today's race. Jackie.
A legend in racing history and a great way to recognize him. Thank you so much, Garrett Tenney. Good to see you.
Coming
up next, I'll speak with military family advocate and the widow of American sniper Chris Kyle on her
maybe not
message.
as long as some YouTubers, but like 5-6 years maybe, give or take.
From the quiet comfort of elegant small ships with no children and no casinos, we actually have reinvented ocean voyages, designing all-inclusive experiences for the thinking person.
Include the mountain.
World's best by both
I
traveling
think
leisure and
that one
finance
mountain people 2%.
Learn more
8% has been talking about that. I think that's serious.
Pod's biggest sale of the year has been extended. Save up to 30% on moving and storage until June 8th. And see why Pods is America's #1 container moving company. Whether you're relocating or renovating, save up to 30% at pods.com.
Okay, perfection.
For Jim, life's big moments happen in seconds.
57
Like falling
plus
in love with Abby in
9.5
2 seconds.
lives.
Or proposing to her in 78 seconds. Then Jim had the hardest conversation of his life.
I was thinking about it.
When he learned that he had cancer. Because
Yes,
life's
still
big
in
moments
school.
add up in seconds. Jim and his doctor chose Opdivo Qvantig for its administration time. An injectable immunotherapy given in as little as 1
my
day
kids are
seconds.
not available.
Being used alone in adults to treat melanoma, a type of skin cancer that is rare cancer.
Because someone has really bumped the base here. Jesus. That is a cool base.
See your doctor right away if you have a cough, chest pain, shortness of
That
breath,
is a
regular
really
heartbeat,
cool base.
diarrhea, constipation, severe stomach pain, severe nausea or vomiting, dizziness, fainting, eye problems, extreme tiredness, changes in appetite, thirst, urine, rash, itching, confusion, memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, joint pain or fever, report severe or persistent muscle or joint pain. Tell your doctor if you
Anyway,
have myasthenia gravis or
I have plans for my base.
Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis,
It's
and lupus. These are not
gonna be
all possible side
simple.
effects. Tell your doctor about
Nothing too
autoimmune
massive.
conditions, including immune or nervous system problems. If
Don't
you have
want it to be a massive
stem cell
base.
transplant or receive chest
I want it to be
radiation,
something
Opdivo
simple
Qvantig
and
or baby.
easy.
Because every second counts. Opdivo Qvantig. Supporting the families of American heroes. Frank Center details the lasting impact. Plus, Team USA's World Cup chances. One USA Soccer legend has critical insight on One Nation with Brian Kelly.
Give me back my boat, please.
Mobilizer compression socks from Copperfit.
Okay, people are sleeping right now. So,
Easy on, easy off
oh,
compression socks that reduce swelling and relieve tight, achy feet with built-in arch support technology for targeted relief right where you need it. I thought all compression socks hard to say, and I'll tell you, it's a world of difference. No more pain, no more achy feet. These are the socks to wear to help keep the energy up. Now, Copperfit compression just got even
water.
better with
I mean,
energizing
not water,
cool
coffee.
red fibers woven into soft, breathable compression fabric to help boost
Coffee
circulation,
in there.
reduce swelling, and
It's like this woke up.
two breakthrough technologies combined to give you soothing foot relief all day, every day, so you can stay active. Get your Mobilizer socks now at mobilizersocks.com for as low as $19.99. Plus, your shipping is free. That's right, free shipping. Get yours now at mobilizersocks.com. These are just a few of the over 500,000 they now live a better life because they're
baby.
But I hear that.
Or my baby boy.
Just a full finger logging out of T's phone like radio hours. The
Love you,
attitudes
sir.
are tiny, including fruits and all the county.
Get yourself comfortable. Please, you get yourself comfortable, right?
It's so easy to walk.
Here.
Call Audie.
Sorry for rudely waking you up. But you can't sleep underneath chairs. That's alright, it's the rules. I don't make them. But you're alright, keep getting.
We want to welcome military family advocate Taya Kyle, the founder of the Taya and Chris Kyle Foundation, and widow of U.S. Navy SEAL Chris Kyle. Taya, thank you so much for being with us. On this Memorial Day weekend, I just want to ask, what message do you have for gold stars? What gives you hope about the nation that
So,
Chris fought
I
for?
don't think I can sleep.
Yeah, I think that there's always hope because I think that the pendulum always swings. And it's
I try. I'm part of this Shippers Discord, and they have like little nations slash teams. I actually am trying to join one. It's one that uses poisonous potatoes as currency. Pretty cool if you ask me. The thing is, I don't know where they are, and I kind of want to actually check out their base, like area. I'm also sorry for the background noise.
What went through your mind when you heard this? Oh, I mean, to me, it's just like nothing says I want attention more than disparaging a national hero who's also dead.
Another portal.
It's transparent, it's cowardly.
Was the chest already loaded?
It's lowbrow to lie about somebody else, right? And
it seems like it's mostly finished. Just a few things.
And it's this cheap political trick to say, I haven't done a whole lot, so let me attach my name to somebody who's beloved. And if nothing else,
and so it's just finished. But left no more sources here. So let's make it a basis around here. Do you have a mine and stuff? We're just exploring. Do you have a little farm?
Some inconsistent statements about his own military service. He said in 2020 on Reddit that he joined the Marines because he, quote, wanted to have an adventure and kill some people. More recently, he blamed Susan Collins for sending him to Iraq via a boat. Memorial Weekend is already difficult.
We might have those by inventory.
When you see commentary like this from a public figure, someone who wants to go into
I ain't gonna sign everything.
does it make it
These all are for like failed. These all gonna go inside slash out. This is my boat. That's a lot. Those are seeds I plan to use. Water bucket, sticks to make stuff. Again, my boat. Sponges I got from daily. Coal to smelt stuff. I might need more bricks. Fish I got, torches, knowledge shell, and the 6 black balls that I had farmed. Oh, there's a really pretty base here. I stumble across the prettiest bases at times. I could use for like ideas. Like this one. It's a cute base. I could like use these spaces for ideas. Oh. Skeleton, quick, run.
Yeah, I was looking at some numbers recently, and
Run.
7,000 military members have died in
So
combat.
there's a lot of cool places around here. See, this is like a little team community or something. Anyway, oh, lava pool. If I wanted to, I could make another portal, but I'm not going to. I don't have gold, nor do I have the time and patience to make another portal right near someone else's bed. That is a good run.
Did you know your
Run.
brain has 3 dimensions of
And
memory?
run.
Working,
Just run.
short term, and long term.
I actually don't know how long this has been going on. I guess I'll end this wherever I could, and then if it's way too long for YouTube, I'll verify myself so I can upload it, and then I'll have bugger for something. I don't have those free time limit. Okay. I don't hate any. I'm responsible. Nice. Nice. Yummy hazard. Oh, get one of your jobs. Yes, I said to do my job. I don't have one right now because I'm not that young. I'm middle-aged. Well, because I don't have an ID.
cancer, upper
Any
respiratory infection,
ID?
headache, and injection reactions, including swelling, itching, pain, skin redness, fever, headache, muscle pain, chills, and tiredness.
Ask your doctor about
Because
Kesimpta.
this channel when I get one, I'm gonna save up to like get stuff like a computer so I can get job edition. And BBL just for my skin because I used believe it or not, I save my skin by sending it to my sibling on Discord. That way I can always download it. Sun Glare has face here. This is so glary Sun's face. Just running through. Oh, pics. An account. No Jimkin. Hey, all my bread. I only have bread. I have no more food. But the fish in my inventory.
Please contribute $11 a month to support their efforts by visiting t2t.org.
Oh, yeah.
Steve. John, they say with Lavazza, you'll become a maestro. Yeah, maestro of coffee. So it has nothing to do with music. It does. Just coffee. Coffee. Shall I go
They
again?
really said it
Enjoy the
did,
pleasure
but
of
I
masterfully
fucking
crafted coffee and feel like an Italian barista.
way too far.
Discover Lavazza blends that
I don't know if it's the first or last two.
Travelers swear by this one trick. What's up with mom?
That's the British descent. Or they have a teleportation thing.
Hundreds of sites, so you always get your trip right.
I do really want to check out the area. Because I need to save this enough room for me to build a small base here. So I can settle in. Haven't been doing well. Hopefully, I have the opportunity to make more bricks. Because these things. These usually spawn in large caves, but they spawn here too. Which is cool. If I actually end up looking into someone, I'll be surprised. But I divide bases after all. Oh, guys, places I wanted to buy seemed mostly empty because people probably outside. Which is a good thing. For I haven't.
Clearly, the United States is leaving the military option on the table as these details get worked out to ensure that the agreement that is ultimately reached is actually implemented. And a senior administration official briefing a small group of reporters earlier today indicated the plan of the Trump administration is to deal with all Iran's stockpile of enriched material, not just the highly enriched uranium, but also the lower levels to ensure that they can enrich it to a higher purity at a later point. Additionally, this official says if the Iranians make significant accommodations on the enrichment question, then we will make significant accommodations on sanctions relief. It does appear, according to U.S. officials at this point, that the Iranians are being more flexible than they were in the past. But there are questions about movement in the region, specifically in the Strait of Hormuz. After today, Iranian state media was reporting the strait will not return to the status quo of simply being open, but that a significant number of vessels will be allowed to pass through. The implementation and the language here is very important because the Iranians are trying to signal that they are still in control of this critical waterway, and the Trump administration says the strait will be open. Mike?
That is it.
Traders, it sounded times like Iranian officials and senior administration officials may be speaking about a different agreement, sounding a little different, like maybe they have a different
also have
understanding
got
of
there were
what's in
people
it.
that kept the stuff on.
What's interesting here is that this senior administration official
Anyway,
pushed back
so
on reports that the deal could be signed today.
I
They
want
said the Iranian
stretch
system just simply doesn't
so
move
these
that
stretch
quickly, and it will take time to work out some of these details. What we are looking at here, though, is a staged implementation.
See,
This
it's
isn't
not
all going to
working.
happen at once.
and also any sort of sanctions relief, which ultimately, if the deal proceeds and is implemented, would include billions of dollars worth of sanctions relief and waivers for the Iranian regime, isn't going to be implemented until the Iranians adhere to their end of the bargain. And so we're very early on in all of this, Mike, but it's important to note that the Trump administration is looking at a variety of topics here, including Iran's nuclear program, the Strait of Hormuz, and then the broader commitments that they can try to get the Iranian regime to make. At this point, things are still new, and Iran's Supreme Leader Mustafa Khamenei will have to sign off on any sort of agreement that is reached. At this point, this official says there isn't even a deal finalized to present in front of the Supreme Leader. And so, still a lot of moving parts here, and different things will have to be worked out in the days ahead as the Trump administration tries to reach this initial memorandum of understanding with the regime. Trey, is it your sense from speaking with U.S. and Israeli sources that they are convinced that the Iranians are truly serious about a lasting agreement?
Fish.
It depends who you talk to,
This
because
is my
I've
job.
talked with a number of different
Fishing,
officials today who have
completing
indicated
quest,
different positions on this
doing my
agreement.
job.
Some in the region are concerned about the possibility that this deal wouldn't ultimately address the enriched uranium that Iran has still in its country in the aftermath of Operation Midnight Hammer. But this senior administration official indicated earlier today that ultimately all of the enriched material will be addressed as part of this agreement. You have the issue of the Strait of Hormuz, though, and what the Iranians are saying about this critical waterway, and then the broader missile threat that the Iranians pose to Gulf allies and U.S. ally Israel. And so there's a lot on the table here. That's not even to mention the proxy groups that the Iranians support, like Hamas, the Houthis, and Hezbollah. But again, at this moment, we can report administration officials believe they are making significant progress with the Iranians toward at least an initial memorandum of understanding that ultimately would end the war, open the Strait of Hormuz, and then enter into this more detailed discussions about Iran's nuclear program. There's been a suggestion that the Iranians might want to be like toll collectors for ships going through the Strait of Hormuz. Any sense of what the impact would be if the strait is totally open for vessels to go through without restriction? It's a great question. Look, the Strait of Hormuz will continue to be an important topic of conversation here because this is all about implementation and approach within a deal. The wording is very important, and that's why it's taking so much time for the administration to get this deal across the finish line. You have President Trump saying the strait will be open, and then Iranian state media today saying the strait is controlled by Iran and it will continue to be controlled by Iran, and reports indicate that the Iranians are trying to toll the strait. A senior administration official said, "We don't think that a toll is an acceptable outcome." And so the Trump administration is being very clear. This is an international waterway. It needs to be open for international shipping. The Iranians can no longer disrupt the international oil or LNG trade within the Persian Gulf, ultimately out through the Strait of Hormuz, where ultimately there's no deal. And that was the sense that we got on this call earlier today, Mike, is that if President Trump doesn't get what he wants in this agreement, there's not going to be a deal. He either wants the deal that has been put forward by U.S. negotiators, including U.S. Special Envoys Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, or ultimately it's not going to be signed by the Trump administration. So a lot of those details to work out in the days ahead. You're going to hear a lot of back and forth, a lot of propaganda coming from the regime. What's important to look at is what's actually on the paper and then what can actually be implemented. And oftentimes those are two different things. Trey Higgs, our chief foreign correspondent, doing a fantastic job. Trey, thanks very much. Meantime, President Trump says he's telling his negotiators not to rush into a deal with Iran as he speaks to leaders in the Middle East. Alex Hogan is live in the White House with more. Hi, Alex.
Hi, Mike. So the president says that this deal with Iran has been largely negotiated. Yesterday, he made the announcement saying that any agreement would reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Now it appears the president is clarifying those words, saying that this would not take place until this is a signed, done deal, and until then, that blockade will remain in place. He's also telling 15 negotiators not to rush anything. This is what the president posted on Truth Social. He wrote in part, quote, "Both sides must take their time to get it right. There can be no mistakes. The relationship with Iran is becoming much more professional and a productive one. They must understand, however, they cannot develop or procure a nuclear weapon or bomb." The president also brought in contrast, saying this deal is nothing like the deal between Iran and the Obama administration. As far as what concessions are going to be made, a senior administration official telling the press today, quote, "We see the Iranians making some serious accommodations on these questions that we didn't see before." Much of the focus, of course, remains on that critical waterway. Roughly 20% of the world's oil goes through the Strait of Hormuz.
That as soon as a deal is reached, then the straits are open and oil starts flowing again. And there's an enormous amount of stuff that's sort of pent up and locked into the straits, but an enormous amount also of new reserves that can be put online, especially in Saudi Arabia and UAE.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio addressed a lot of these questions, saying that even though there is progress being made, this is not final.
Alex Hogan, Island North Lawn.
Oh, level 3 fisherman. Okay, so it's fishing and fisherman, or fisherman's a job, fishing is a
Hudson Institute Senior Fellow Rebecca Heinrichs. Great to have you both on this very important day. So largely negotiated, Rebecca, is what we're hearing. What are you thinking at this critical stage?
Well, I think it's really important to take in mind what President Trump did this morning, which is he pumped the brakes on the whole thing. He said, we're not going to rush forward. So that means that, if there was a deal to be signed yesterday, like that was kind of the flurry of the media reporting that there may be a deal yesterday, President Trump is not satisfied with it at this
we're
point.
listening to
I'm
no
also
space
hearing
music
from
right now
sources close to have a
because
better
I
picture of
like
what's going on
no
with the deal.
space music.
A couple of things that just corroborate what reporting just had for Fox, which is that any kind of removal of the blockade that the United States would be willing to do must be in response to the Iranians demonstrating that the strait is open. So this is not going to be based on promises of the Iranians. They actually have to show that they're not going to allow the IRGC militia to fire into the strait. And the United States is not going to be removing any single U.S. forces that are in the region. So, the United States is still ready to resume military operations if the Iranians do not comply with their aspect of the deal. And then, of course, we have this question about what the Iranians had even agreed to on the nuclear question. That's very important to President Trump. We don't have any clarity on that point at all.
Jake, what is your reaction to what we've learned, and what are you most watching for at this stage?
Mike, I think where we look at things developing right now, you notice the narrative has changed since the beginning of combat operations 3 months ago, where the narrative coming out of the administration and what we were looking at was weakening Iran's military and, of course, preventing Iran from ever getting a nuclear weapon. Now, of course, the Iranians have switched things by closing the Strait of Hormuz, and the immediate priority is opening up the Strait of Hormuz because that's exerting all this economic pressure, not only on the United States, but also on the global economy. So the devil is going to be in the details. I'm not convinced we are very, very close to a comprehensive deal. What we're talking about at this stage would be for about a 60-day period of trying to open up the strait and get some areas of agreement. But at the end of the day, my biggest concern is that we opened up these combat operations 3 months ago. The Iranian regime is still going to be left in power. So we may have a tactical victory or some sort of composite deal now that gets us the temporary economic relief. We're going to have to revisit this issue in 2, 3, 4, 5 years because the same players, the same extremists in Tehran are going to be in power.
Prime Minister Netanyahu's talking about reopening the Strait of Hormuz. He's also talking about preparations for final negotiations on the nuclear issue. How critical are those?
Yeah, I give it
Well,
over
they're,
to
I mean, this is really the whole ballgame. The whole point, and President Trump has said over and over again that this terrorist regime cannot have a nuclear weapon. And
That's
I
also
have
over
said from the
here.
beginning that means
Does
that
these
the Supreme
bomb
Leader
with
Jr., who is
Brooklyn
supposedly
against
still
him?
alive, cannot be the one that ultimately calls the
Wait, that's
shots
the
because
fishing.
he's so committed to the Islamic Revolution.
Stick with
And
Brooklyn.
so we're still at the sticking point about who's even calling the shots in Iran. There's been some significant concern expressed by the chairman of the Senate Armed Services Committee, Roger Wicker, Ted Cruz. These are individuals who support President Trump's agenda. They've supported President Trump's really bold decision to go in for Operation Midnight Hammer and an Epic Fury. And they're very concerned that we still don't know who is negotiating inside the Iran regime. We can't trust it, but we certainly can't release sanctions until we actually have all of the requirements met for American security.
And Jake, it sounds like you're taking a cautious approach until we see the fine print on the deal.
Absolutely. I think the devil is going to be in the details, and certainly this deal will be no exception to that. Clearly, we need to open up the Strait of Hormuz. That's the immediate priority. It seems that we're going to table the nuclear file for a little bit, build some flexibility into that for negotiations based on both sides of this issue. But ultimately, we're going to have to come to some resolution on the enriched uranium in Iran because, again, I think a lot of people are asking themselves, are we better off now than we were at the beginning of combat operations? If that, whatever deal results in the Iranians controlling some sort of aspect of the strait and not resolving the nuclear issue, we're going to have a lot of questions and the verdict will still be out.
Apparently there's like other people. So.
New details on the man shot dead exchanging fire with the Secret Service near the White House. Why was he already on the Fed's radar? Plus, tens of thousands of Californians told to evacuate after a leak at a plastics facility. Max Gordon has more from Los Angeles. Max? Firefighters in Southern California doing everything they can to keep that tank with thousands of gallons of toxic chemicals from exploding. We'll have that story next.
Okay. Second.
Early? This headache.
Had that there.
Try PainQuil, the max strength liquid pain reliever that starts working fast. PainQuil, the aches pain, strains, head pounding, backache, fights pain fast. Medicine, also in liquid caps. I wish I could just watch live sports at home for a great price.
That's a good place.
Choose and customize your channel length. Or pause and watch for free. Sling.
Can we make coffee table?
Spring, the unofficial new year for tool people. New jobs, new projects with quality tools from Harbor Freight. We've got the savings to start your new year off right. So come celebrate spring.
Well, I could make a bundle if I get enough bundle shells. Oh, I still need some of those.
My eye doctor explained the root was inflammation. Citrate was made for that, so relief is
Let me see everything I can make.
Symptoms of dry eye disease. Don't use it allergic to Citrate and seek medical help if needed. Common side effects include eye irritation, discomfort, blurred vision, and unusual taste sensation. Don't touch containers with your eye or any surface. Before using Citrate, remove contact lenses and wait 15 minutes before reinsert.
Dry eye over and over. It's time for Zytrate.
Now he's surrounding a torch so I can make lanterns.
This is America. We open our doors, we step out into our lives.
Okay.
We do whatever the hell we want. We build, we burn.
My temporary little face.
We love, we learn. We cut it razor sharp. And keep it green. Because this isn't some royal palace. It's just soil, sweat, 250 years of the American yard. So come around back. We'll show you
I
what it's all about.
They always trying to join us a team that uses poisonous potatoes as currency.
The eczema medication you're taking may not be right for you.
Yeah, your fish is on level 3, so I can see this 50% more safe. Thank you for grabbing.
Dennis Baker details his recovery journey. Then Stephen A. Smith shares the story behind his success on Let Liberty Live In.
When we started Allegiance, we were shocked.
President Trump's agenda is set to create endless new stock market opportunities. I'm traveling the country to give investors a free copy of my new book.
Has they're gonna be coming with them? Level 3 fisherman and level 4 fisherman. I use your 6 again.
Where am I? Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greencott, the CEO of Plexigen. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of arthritis, wrinkles, and crow's feet. The instant results are from naturally based silicones found in shell clay. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms. Take action. The Plexigen 10-minute challenge. Try it today for only $14.95 plus get free shipping. Visit PlexigenTrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Your life insurance policy is an asset you can sell. Hi, I'm Jay Jackson. I'm the CEO of Abacus Life. For almost 20 years, we've been purchasing life insurance policies just like you. In fact, you can use the free policy value calculator at abacuspace.com. And in just seconds, you can learn what your policy might be worth. There are no fees and no obligations. Get real value from your life insurance when you
stuff here.
with Abacus. Zipcode.com. We are learning more about the man who was killed allegedly exchanging fire with the Secret Service just steps from the White House. Court records show the suspect had previous encounters with the Secret Service around the White House complex. Maggie Rivera is live here in Washington with what we've learned so far. Hi, Maggie.
Good afternoon, Mike. Federal law enforcement sources tell Fox News Digital the suspect was identified as 21-year-old Nasir Bess from Maryland. Bess allegedly had encountered Secret Service at least twice last year and had a history of mental health issues. Apparently, he's known for walking around the White House asking how to gain access at different gates. Court records state Bess was charged in July with trying to restricted area near the complex. Authorities say Best told them he was Jesus
Let's
Christ
check out
and that
stuff.
he wanted to get arrested.
Let's
Best was
see
also
this build
reportedly
well.
detained by Secret Service the previous month
This
for
place.
flagging down agents and making threats.
How
The
long he's
president saying in
spoken
part on Truth Social,
for
thank
these
you to our great
bricks.
Secret Service and law enforcement for the swift and professional action taken this evening
So he's
against a gunman
making
near the White
bricks.
House who had a violent history
So I can
and
make
possible
more
obsession with our
bricks.
country's most cherished structure.
So I can have
The
more bricks
president
for my
was at the
house.
White House when the shooting happened, but he was not affected as the suspect never got
I
inside the
need to put
perimeter.
some bricks
In
for
fact,
my
the
place.
president stayed at the White House throughout the evening
A
as he
whole
tries to
stack
secure a deal
equals
with
16
Iran.
bricks.
The incident happened around 6 p.m. on
This
Saturday.
will go
Many
around a
reporters
stack
heard
of
the
bricks for my
shots,
place.
sending them hitting the ground for cover. They ran to the briefing room as the White House was placed on lockdown for nearly an hour. A Secret Service spokesperson says the suspect came to a nearby checkpoint, and part of their preliminary investigation, they say a man walked up, he took a gun from his bag, and began firing at officers. Agents shot back and hit the gunman, who later died at a local hospital. The Secret Service says a bystander was also shot during the incident, but it's unclear whether they were initially hit by the suspect or during the crossfire.
Stirring encounter, Madeline Rivera. Thanks very much.
Go doing going for it. Lovely.
Packed overnight at a festival near Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Firefighters say at least 19 people were hurt during a
Let's keep
crowd rush
fishing.
near a stage at Atlantic
So that's
Beach.
someone's base
3
right
of them were
there.
taken to
Over
the
there,
hospital.
someone's
But
base.
first responders say no
There's
one
probably so
was
many people
seriously
bases.
hurt. No word yet on what triggered the stampede.
And
It
we're
happened at
on
the
a mountain.
beach's annual bike fest, which draws thousands to the area. A growing toxic threat disrupting life in parts of Southern California. More than 50,000 have been ordered to evacuate since the leak at aerospace plastics facility began. Fire crews are racing to prevent an, quote, unacceptable disaster. Max Gordon is live in Los Angeles with the latest. Hi, Max. Hey, Mike. California Governor Gavin Newsom has declared a state of emergency for Orange County as firefighters work to keep an overheated chemical storage tank from exploding.
Yes,
The
it doesn't
tank
matter,
contains
but
methyl
this way.
methacrylate, a volatile inflammable plastic epoxy. The tank currently holds about 7,000 gallons of the chemical. Firefighters have been trying to lower the temperature
So I
of the
placed fair
overheated tank
cobblestone.
by pouring water
I don't
on it
have
and
cobblestone.
constructing containment barriers
I
around the
do,
site.
but I didn't
This is
do
happening
that.
at GKN Aerospace in Garden Grove, California, just about 5 miles away from Disneyland. The company produces airplane parts. GKN Aerospace releasing a statement saying we are working tirelessly with all relevant experts to resolve this situation as safely as possible and in a timely manner. We are deeply grateful for the continued skill and dedication of the Orange County Emergency Services. But the temperature inside the tank appears to be rising. Fire officials say they're doing everything they can to keep the tank from exploding. Sitting back and allowing these tanks to fail is unacceptable. Here's what we think. We're a problem solver. We're doing our best to do that. Our goal is to protect your homes, no damage to them, and protect the environment. 2 other nearby tanks filled with chemicals are also being dealt with to lessen the chances of a chain reaction if there is an explosion. One adjacent tank is being offloaded and neutralizing chemicals are going into the other. Meanwhile, officials are monitoring air quality. Currently, there are no gas leaks or toxic plumes, but breathing in fumes from the chemical is
What
very
time is
toxic,
it?
and medical experts say it can irritate the lungs, cause dizziness, and cause nausea. Luckily, no
I'll never
injuries
know
have been
because
reported so far.
I
Evacuation
can't check
zones
right now.
currently form a 1-mile buffer around the facility. Meanwhile, the Orange County District Attorney's Office confirms that they are investigating this incident. They've set up a tip line. Mike? Max Gordon live in LA. Max, thanks a lot.
Give me a chapbook.
President Trump says a peace agreement with
That's not a
Iran
chapbook.
has
Get
been
out here.
largely negotiated, but he's not in a rush to make a deal. Meantime, he's getting pushback from some in his own party. More on that next.
At Ace, we know whether you grill with charcoal, gas, pellet, or griddle, we've got the perfect grill for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. With free assembly and
Let
delivery
me
of
go
your new
back
grill,
after all
along
this
with all the
fishing
sauces, rubs,
to
and
the
grilling
lake
extras, you'll have everything
not
you need for your
spawn so
perfect
I
barbecue.
can
That sounds pretty perfect. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so
basically
good it's guaranteed. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
find enchants
That name
and
on your
stuff.
shirt, it means something. Because Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance to save people hundreds. Tom, stop that.
Let's get out there. Play like it. Again, though, parents need to stay over there. Sorry, coach. Also, get your little buddy. No. Only pay for what you need. Hey, Mercedes, play my playlist.
I'm so bored. But this is what life has become. I gotta fish away my hopes and worries, fish away my worries, fish away everything. Gotta fish for a job. Gotta fishy, fish. That's why I'm entertaining, really. I don't know what else to do.
Each day is a unique blend of people to see and things to do. That's why you choose Blue Cerner to help manage blood sugar
Time to colonize something.
with Carb Steady. Blue Cerner, bring on the day.
It's going to go so
Okay,
far.
so just relax. How scary could it be?
Honey, relax. It's Miralax. It works with the water in your body for gentle relief.
Relax. It's Miralax. For more fiber per serving than any other gummy, try Mirafiber.
What did you do? I'm just fishing. Wi-Fi's good. No lag. That's great. I just fish. I just a fisherman fishing all day. Doing my fishing.
The worst moments of
Doing
these
my
children's
job.
lives are being videotaped and they're being shared with others all over the world.
I want to be a farmer. I have the farmer job, but
They are suffering and they
but
don't
I
think that
did
anyone is
selected
coming
3
to help
jobs:
them.
fisher,
But we can build that on
fisherman,
and we can go get them.
brush, and
If your dog struggles
few
with stiff
others.
joints, low energy, messy poops, or an itchy coat, the cause
Okay,
might be
those
sitting in
can
your
feel
dog's treat
canned.
bowl right now.
These
Good.
could.
That's why we created Badlands Ranch Superfood Complete.
Yeah,
Gently
those
air
candles
dried,
are great
packed
with
with real
like
canine superfoods to help your dog
Rex.
unlock puppy-like energy,
Okay.
smoother digestion, healthier joints, shinier
Okay.
coats, and more. Thousands have already made the switch. Visit your local pet food retailer today.
You know this grill.
I'm just sitting right now.
The grill of get-togethers, Saturdays and summers. You know the sound, the smoke.
We
It takes
just
that
sticky
first bite.
sits.
Food we're talking about long after the
Thank
plates
you
are clear.
for the kick.
Now it's your turn to get out
Say
there.
it to my bed.
To grill that steak, those ribs, those wings, charcoal, griddle, gas, or pellet. However you fire it up, we're with you every
This
step
is
of the way.
probably my most cool
Whether
video
it's here, get Memorial Day
because I'm just fishing repeatedly. But don't worry, we'll go do something.
Allergies used to negotiate every
Not
invite,
to worry,
but now
we're just
Jesse
fishing
said with Zyrtex Fast 24-hour
because I
relief,
need to start a
say yes to
decoration.
Masterbanks, Playdates, windows
Oh,
open, say yes
hell
to
no.
everything, whatever it is. Seize the day
I'm
with
prepared for the
Zyrtex.
lag. I'm prepared to lag. Every time someone has bond weathers, there has been a massive lag. A massive lag for everyone involved in it. And it is annoying to deal with, especially when it ends up basically sending you through trucks that were loaded, then unloaded, and entered the void. Happened to me twice earlier. One time normally, then I got blown up by a creeper. Other time was at the spawn.
Good afternoon. Good to be with you.
We have heard some concerns from the Senate Armed Services Chairman Roger Wicker saying, quote, the rumored 60-day ceasefire with the
Life boats SMC. This is
everything accomplished by Operation Epic Fury would be for
nice
naught.
server.
And here's some
No one
more from
destroyed my
Senator Tom
farm.
Tillis of North Carolina.
We were told about 11 weeks ago by
I
ISAT
set up my
and the
own
Department of
base,
Defense
calling
that
my
they
own
had a
base.
deal
People
right
go
here.
to jazz.
Iran's
People can
defenses, and it was just a matter of
check
time
out the
before we
building.
had the nuclear material. Now we're talking about a
Stuff
posture
like
where we
that.
may accept the nuclear material remaining in Iran. How does that make sense at all? Also, a 60-day ceasefire
And
and
it was
expecting that
ugly.
they're going to clear the Strait
But I
of
did
Hormuz before
go
the terms of
in
the deal
creative
are established also
and
seems questionable to me.
on a world I
What is
created
your reaction to what we're hearing
and
about a
build
possible agreement with the
a
regime in
sample
Iran?
like
Look,
a
over the past
little.
84 days, the Trump administration has devastated the Iranian regime. They have devastated Iran's industrial base. We are seeing in a situation right now where we have to give the president space to do what he does best and negotiate. That's the bottom line here. And any chatter coming from the sidelines, whether it be from members of Congress or senators, is simply,
There's a lot happening in
view,
China.
undermining
But then again,
this
this has
president right now
30
and
other
actually
plans
putting us in a fragile,
compared
during a
to
fragile
the thousands
negotiation,
that
undermining those
Iceberg
negotiations.
has,
So I think we really need to wait for the
but
details of
across
those
multiple
the
servers.
deal to express what our opinions
I
are.
haven't checked
I
out
believe in
my
this president. I believe that he's going to be able
I'm
to
scared
significantly come
because all your
out of
bills
this
get
with
saved and
a
stuff.
deal that is in the best
Like here,
possible,
difference
the
with
best for
lifeboat
not
is
only the Middle East, for our
lifeboat
country, for our
is
allies. And I think that we just
mostly
got to give them
bedrock
space to
only,
make that negotiation. Obviously, the Strait of
and the
Hormuz
people
right
there
now
are
is the thing
absolute
that
menaces.
my constituents care about
People
the most.
destroyed
They
my
want to see these
farms,
gas
destroyed my
prices come
chest,
down.
destroyed my
But the
bed,
nuclear capability
my
has been
bed.
set back
Some are
significantly over the
nice,
last
like
84 days. And so I'm
they'll
looking
give
forward to
stuff and
seeing
shit,
what these terms
but
are going to
others,
be when they're announced.
others
The
still
president said
destroy.
today negotiators must
I
take their
legit
time and
had
get
someone
it
give me
right. How
carrots.
critical is that?
That's
It was
absolutely the
nice.
case. We want to make
People
sure we
gave me
walk
that.
away from this
One
after
person
the
gave me
last
like 2
84
diamonds and
days with the
a ton
best
of
deal
iron.
possible, the
But
one that is
then
going to bring
someone broke into
peace.
my
But
home.
that means that we
The
need
home
to dismantle
that
those nuclear
the
capabilities. And
person
so
that
the
gave me
president is
diamonds
right
had
in saying
got
that he
me in,
wants to,
and the
offer
person
have
that
a
gave
carrot and
me
stick
carrots had
approach. We
made for
want to
me.
make sure that we're seeing that
They destroyed my
Iran, who
chest,
in the past could not be trusted,
burnt everything
actually
inside with lava.
meet the terms of this agreement before we
After I opened it to
dismantle.
try to
So I
retrieve
think
my
there's a
bed
lot
back,
at play here, and I
because
think we
they
just
put it
need to
inside
give
the
the
chest,
administration the space to negotiate.
and
And
then
honestly, I
proceeded
hear my
to leave.
colleagues passing judgment before we actually see the terms of the deal. That is
I've also
undermining our country's
had times
negotiation
where,
capabilities.
To Cuba, you've called for the U.S.
other
to
than that one time I cried,
Venezuela.
hold your alarm, please. It was it.
Look, this is a man that has murdered four of the three American citizens and one American permanent resident. He needs to be brought to justice. This military, once again, we saw flawlessly go in and take Maduro and bring him to New York to
Hey,
face
fishing level
justice.
5,
We
I
need to see the same thing happen
now
with
have
Raul
something in
Castro.
my
But I think that perhaps they're taking
boom,
a position where
probably.
they would just like
I have
to
a
see the
cat.
regime
Cat,
flee and allow the Cuban
fishing.
people to organize political
I have
parties,
16
to
health
see
now.
freedom of the press, see
Lovely.
freedom of the
I have
speech.
14
And that's
originally.
fine too. That actually will serve the purpose that we want to see here, which is a free Cuba. We want to see Cuba stop assisting our adversaries, whether
It
it be
is a
Iran or
fishing
North
rod, not
Korea,
an
or
arrow.
whether it be Russia or communist China. For far too long, they've allowed those individuals to
Oh, it's the
operate
most
90
boring
miles
video.
from our shores, and it is a threat to the United States of America.
Okay.
Congressman Nicole Maliotakis, thank you so much for your time. Great to see you.
Great to be with you. Thank you.
Nah, I could go to my own.
Right now, thousands of bikers are riding around Washington for the
This game
annual
is
Rolling
actually
to Remember ride to honor
Mineva
those who have
is
died
a
in line
cool
of duty,
SMP.
but also
I
those
like it.
dealing with mental health
Here,
issues. We will speak to the head of
I've
one
been playing on a
nonprofit
lot. I
helping
played for
veterans
hours
deal with the
yesterday.
invisible wounds of war.
Hours. I also play Cooking Kingdom and a few other games. When I take breaks, but I played for hours yesterday.
Home is where you make all your
Can't
best
believe that.
memories. Backyard
Every time I get
campouts, early morning
disconnected,
coffees.
I went to rejoin back.
Oh, here you are
My
now.
like second phase
Because it's not just the home we
that I
protect,
made
it's
was
all the
like
memories
this
we
like
make there. Nice
a
work,
hole
Houston.
inside a mountain near like
If it's important to
another
you,
people's
it's important to
other
us.
people's
We're in
space
your hands with Allstate.
like area.
So handsome.
And it was a pretty deep hole. It was gonna have multiple rooms. Eventually, it's gonna make the floor stripped like logs. But as you saw, I can't strip the logs. There's no way to strip them. And because of this, I left with no way to strip logs in that base looking like my sister. Where else did we know? Oh, it's that base. Because she owns the farm that was connected to the base. She's allowed to use the base to her will. Change it, add the walls, do stuff. I abandoned my old base.
My little girl loves wearing
The
princess
one
dresses
before
almost every day.
I came
Everyone
here
has my
because
great
like
superhero blessing. It was
it
really
was
hard
ugly
to see
and I
our sunny, bright little girl.
wasn't going to spend time
Her
trying to
baby,
take it all down.
St. Jude, touches
The
the
thing is, I
lives
haven't
of
cleaned any
so
land
many
yet.
kids. And so even
I
though
plan
her
to.
diagnosis is still
Oh, got a
screaming,
fire hook.
we have a lot of fun.
Every minute matters for the children at
Well,
St.
that
Jude.
could be used for draft pistol.
Go online or
I
scan
could
the
use
QR
that for
code
stuff.
right now and give $19
Oh.
a month to make a difference.
On your kid, I can't tell. Just the stress, just the worry. Is definitely part of it. And seeing my wife's heart broken.
I'm level 21. I've just been fishing
She was helping
this whole time.
I'll tell you all the time, childhood cancer is absolutely crushing. Hope is coming in these walls every day as he fights for the battle of his life. The search for cure
Thank you.
must continue.
So I get
Incredible
2x HP money. Let's check this.
and we'll send
Okay,
you
cool.
a
They all
St.
smell
Jude
good.
t-shirt. You can proudly wear
Okay,
this
kind to cook up my fish and make hello bricks.
St. Jude, they lift you and carry you
Almost a whole stack.
on the days.
But that's okay.
They give us lunch.
We have almost a whole stack of bricks.
Alternatives, kind of. Same
Okay, let me throw anything I want to on the ground. Just go away in a minute. These other bricks, sorry. These 2 bricks.
Hi, I'm Laura Geller, and today I'd like to show you my daily routine. Each product is so easy to apply. This
I
routine
think
gives
that's
you natural
about
looking
it.
coverage and
I could use the stone walls to outline my
Learn more
front
about
and stuff.
daily routine at laurageller.com.
Think about all
I
the
should
stuff
probably
I
make a
place.
fence
It's a no-brainer. In fact, I tell my neighbors all the time, you don't need pills for this, powders for that.
That's about
You can
it.
get it all in
This
one
is
sitting
about
First thing,
pretty
every
broken.
morning before you crack an egg.
or break a leg.
Once this breaks, we'll
You've heard that.
go
A
to
few
the
times.
other
Cool. Make sure they're
pass and we'll go exploring.
Yo, hey, it's you.
I'll also check my notifications
Widespread storm systems putting a
to see
damper on Memorial
if
Day weekend plans, but it could get worse than that.
that uses poisonous potatoes as poison. That's a said to me by my sibling.
Hello, Jane.
And I'm actually going to ask for the
How you
complete
doing, Mike?
coordinates
Listen, you're right. It's been a very wet weekend for
if
over
you have a
100
player board.
million people on the East Coast, across the South. We're trying to make the most of it. We're on the boardwalk
I
here,
think it's like
Jenkinson's
being
boardwalk.
false or
I've been
something like
playing the
that.
games, enjoying some fun, as more people have been getting out and about. The worst of the rain for the
Oh,
I-95
someone drowned.
corridor has just passed offshore, so things are looking up. But all of this cloud cover, the rain, everything's so damp, and those temperatures in the 50s, it
So yeah,
has
I have a
definitely
Twitch.
kept things a little gloomier. I spoke
Well,
with
yeah,
Martel's
YT.
Tiki Bar, the GM, general manager,
Follow me
Mike, about
and
what this means for
stuff.
business. Take a listen.
I went live earlier. No one was in chat. I did like an hour long live of basically me lagging. Then it was supposed to be mute, and then I activated my voice. No one showed up though.
Yeah, so
That's
the
why
weather
people showed
definitely
up to
does
ask
play
for
a role
questions
of
and
keeping
stuff.
people at home. But now,
Kinda
as we
sad.
look ahead to the rest of this weekend, still
Kinda sad
expecting
if you ask
scattered
me.
showers in the south, but for the
You sit
northeast,
there, you
warming
spend the
up.
time
We'll see
waiting
more
for
dry
people
time
to
despite the
talk,
cloud
ask
cover.
you
Couple
questions.
scattered showers for Monday, but for this
So
unofficial
you
kickoff to
can
summer,
have
although
some
it doesn't
form of
feel like it,
entertainment.
we are heading in the right direction.
And
This week
then
coming up,
you don't.
sunshine returns, Mike, and those temperatures are summer-like in the 70s and 80s.
It ends up being a problem.
Jay Menard, thanks very much.
Because
Right now, thousands of bikers are riding through our nation's capital right around the National Mall. The journey is called Rolling to Remember. It honors those who have died serving our country and also veterans struggling
got a
with
bowl.
PTSD
I have a
and mental
bowl.
health issues.
I got a bowl.
For many veterans, the hardest battles begin after combat. Here's how one Marine vet testified
I
about
got
his
some
struggles
fishy.
last year.
If I have a bowl, that means I can
struggling really bad with some of the decisions I was making.
mushrooms
That 17.6 per
get
day
mushroom soup.
suicide number really started creeping in the back of my
That's a
mind.
tan I get myself with mushrooms.
In fact, five Marines that I've deployed with to Iraq since we've gotten out have committed suicide to this day. I had been out of the Marine Corps for 12 years before I asked for help. It took me 12 years to get to rock bottom.
Joining us now is Kerry Reichbach, the founder of Great Team, one of the groups helping our vets. He's also a veteran. Kerry, welcome.
Thank you, Mike, and thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for your service. You work very closely with our veterans. What is Great Team's mission?
Our mission basically is to save lives. I mean, there's really nothing more important than individuals who have sacrificed so much for this country to survive combat and military service and come back and take their own lives just because they're not getting the help that they need.
There are some new ways to treat veterans who are struggling with the scars of war, and you're using them at Great Team. I want to play a clip from Marcus Luttrell talking about the benefits of psychedelics, and I'll ask you about some of the new techniques you guys are doing with Great Team. Take a listen.
I'd like to say how grateful I am to have had the opportunity to go through the program and receive the ibogaine. It absolutely changed my life for the better. I went through a lot of programs that the veterans are going through, and I felt like I was a victim coming out of the program. When I came out of this, I felt like I had gotten my life back.
Kerry, how do you believe you guys have been so successful in treating our veterans who are struggling with the scars of war?
Well, it's a great question. I think one of the really important things to think about is that there is no one-size-fits-all cure. You know, you can't put everybody into a box and just expect them that, you know, this is going to work on everyone. And I think one of the reasons we are so successful at Great Team is that we have so much technology under one roof that we have something for everyone. And while, you know, yes, the technology is fantastic, at the same time, there is basics like nutrition and fitness that is something that is overlooked entirely by most of the treatments. So we do not do the pharmaceutical intervention at all. We don't do any pharmaceutical intervention. But what we do is we're using transcranial brain lasering, full body photobiomodulation, infrared detoxification, and so many other technologies that are absolutely FDA approved, but for some reason are not in the mainstream.
Kerry, in a previous conversation with you, a depressed veteran was watching. He called in Great Team, got help. I had the blessing of meeting him around Christmas time.
Without this, we can make mushroom and suspicious stew. I know you can also make beetroot if you have beetroot. I had a tripwire. I have a tripwire hook, which means I can make crab chest. Which can make things.
More serious
I
when I
have
say this. You know, we're
a lot of stuff I could
to ever ask
read.
for help,
Like
and that's
any of
ridiculous.
these thing glasses,
If
those
you're
can
going
make
through any kind of a
this.
crisis or way before crisis,
I can see crab
they
chest,
can
you
go
should
to
have just say
greateam.org, and I'm sure that you can put that on your screen. But it's GIYTEAM.org, and they can apply for services. Everything is 100% free, and we will bring them to our incredible facility in Boca Raton and take care of them and fix, you know, mental pain, physical pain, emotional pain, spiritual pain. We'll get rid of it.
Really extraordinary work you guys are doing. What can our patriotic audience do to help you guys in your mission?
We would love anything, since we don't receive federal backing at all at this moment. Anybody who is interested in helping out these individuals, especially on Memorial Day, I think it's a great time to reach out to greateam.org, and you can make monthly donations, one-time donations, but every little bit helps, even $5 or $10, because the truth is, Memorial Day, we're
fishermen
individuals who
in person.
died in combat, very, very quickly, and it's a horrible thing. But at the same time, there are hundreds of thousands of individuals who came home with invisible wounds, and they're dying very slowly, and they're not even thought about on Memorial Day. And I think that's so important that we take care
Leather's
of
a horse. I don't have a saddle though.
they sacrifice.
I need leather stuff to make a saddle.
Terry, final thought as an Army veteran, what are your thoughts?
Okay, let's see.
Memorial Day tomorrow?
Let's stare at me.
One of the main things is not to wish
Look.
a veteran.
I saw a couple of hours since like my first
It is not
time
a
here.
happy day for us, right? We sit, we think
I have
about
almost a stack
the
of bricks.
individuals that we lost
But it's okay.
in
Almost a stack is
service
still
to this
good.
country, and
I
at the
could
same
make something
time,
with this.
at Great Team,
So,
we think about those individuals who came
I had to make a small little cozy
and
home.
are fighting that invisible battle and
That's what I
losing,
plan to do.
and they're at wits' end to try and fix
I plan to make a small little cozy
in
home.
their head. And I think that it's
Yeah.
very, very important to
Little
speak to
cozy
anyone
place.
and wish them
Other
a
be
day
any lore
that
is up to me to decide, but maybe
in remembrance. But it's
I have
definitely
yet to
not a
see
happy
anyone
occasion.
of
Carrie Reichenbach,
that
thank you
voice
so much
video
for
on
your
nature
service in
online or
uniform and all
hearing
that
any
you're
lore
doing
other
right
than
now to help our
battles and
heroes.
stuff.
Appreciate it.
I'm a Bedrock player, so
Some mixed emotions on the
it's
racetrack
not
today
better,
with the
but
passing of driver Kyle
I
Busch.
can
We will
create
have more on
lore.
that
I gotta think about it.
600
Like
and
lore behind why
500
my
next.
character covers their eyes, or like about do I ever go lore into their house, into their house, stuff like that. That seems like a fun idea. Give my character a lot.
They're faster, stronger, and longer
I'm
lasting
gonna
than
leave that up to y'all. Y'all can decide if the lore would be a good idea. Since the SCP-I-20 is a pacifist nation, since the nation I-20 is a pacifist nation, especially lore.
Super Beats is the original
The lore
number one
ain't that
selling
serious,
brand for
but
healthy blood pressure support. The only cardiologist recommended new brand.
but
That's
lore
also trusted
will be
by
good.
over 40 national championship
Also
winning
playing
pro and
on
college sports teams
mobile,
for cardio-powered energy.
as you can tell by putting the layout, but I see like at times you see it. I think that's like the Java hit thing. Then again, this is Bedrock X Java, so I expect. Oh, horsey. I need leather. I really need leather so I can make that saddle. I really need to get leather. I gotta kill cows. I gotta kill cows for leather.
May cause worsening of existing parasitic
Jesus.
infections, serious infections, or pre-existing cancers. New neoplasias have been
What do you think of that, Mr. Horse? Do you think killing cows for leather is ethical? I need the leather. So I could get my own horse and like travel around. I've seen people with happy gas. People already gone to the nether. I see Nether up here. This is like season 2 of Mineva, so. But I've been in Discord server since the end of season 1. Oh. I cut my finger earlier today.
Memberships are on sale next, so start your journey today.
Gas prices breaking the bank as the Iran conflict continues to impact costs.
Give me a second to do something.
Shannon breaks it down on Fox News Sunday. That thing, when you've got it, you know it. Introducing the X-Pack from Copperfit, our groundbreaking technology designed for compression support of your lower back and core like you've never experienced before. Engineered with our most innovative, patent-pending, advanced X compression system, evenly distributes the support across a broader surface area of your back for relief of lower back aches and pains. A super lightweight mesh fabric, ventilated to increase airflow and release excess heat. An orthopedic design alloy support pad and 4 built-in flexible stabilizers to help improve alignment and promote better posture. The all-new X-Pack from Copperfit, the most customizable support for relief of lower back pain you will never win. Guaranteed for your money back. Get yours now at pnxbank.com or call 1-800-708-9471. Order right now and your shipping is free. Copperfield, feel the difference.
Most of you have been long-term customers of this, so you know we've done it the right way.
And we built Boost the same way. One connection, one customer, one town at a time.
This isn't just a new phone plan. It's the next chapter in a story we've been writing together for a long time.
So, if you've ever felt overlooked by the big guys, this is your invitation. The experience you've come to expect with Dish is exactly what we promise you with Boost.
We take care of you with your TV, and we'll take care of you with your phone.
This Memorial Day, we honor the men and women who have put country first. We're offering all active military and veterans their first year of Fox Nation absolutely free. Streaming exclusive shows that celebrate the men and women who shape this country, highlighting those who put their lives on the line for our freedom, and those who still inspire us every day. Fox Nation is proud to honor our nation's fallen heroes and their families by offering a complimentary subscription to all Gold Star and surviving families. Go to foxnation.com to receive this special offer. Thank you for your service. In America's cities and towns, flags will be placed on the graves and cemeteries. Public officials will speak of the sacrifice and the valor of those who gave their lives living for their country. Because of what began here, we have the privilege to call ourselves Americans.
Okay.
A great general
Ready to start moving.
Just the
Pack
best
up everything.
kits in the world.
Gotta go.
This Memorial Day, Fox Nation is proud to offer all active military, veterans,
Okay,
Gold Star and surviving families their first year of Fox Nation absolutely free.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of some stuff. Oh god. Personal. Get me out, get me out, get me out. Jesus, I hate powder snow. Let's explore around over here. I haven't really been exploring that much. Got a dirt hat. Little stuff. Jesus. That's what it's weird to see. So I can secure time with others. Hopefully I won't like to suffer as much as 40 weather's had. This is so easy.
Hey, Mike, in just a minute, you are going to be hearing these cars come around because the greatest spectacle in racing just happened today. This is the moment racing fans have been waiting for. Here they come right now.
I'm not going to collect any of this. Is pouring around the area.
Feel the engines roaring from these
Goodbye.
cars as they fly around this track, covering almost a mile
I'm going to
every
be
16
looking for
seconds. Yeah, they call this the greatest spectacle in racing.
I'm actually going to be checking out other nations. If the Princess Potato Nation doesn't accept me.
Just how hard it is to win here and how it is that you can do it. You can be the best driver on the day, you can be the best team, and it doesn't guarantee a victory. It takes a
I mean, it
perfect
depends on
car,
Princess Potato
perfect
Nation,
team
but
on you for pit
I think you should
stops,
accept me at some point.
strategy.
I mean, come on.
Takes perfect execution from the driver. Once you get there, I
I
think there's
will
5
be
or 6 other
in
drivers and teams that have done the same thing as you, and the track just picks the winner. That's what they say. The track picks the winner here. You can also probably hear some of the roar of the crowd. This is the largest single-day sporting event in the world
Someone
with
has just been here.
350,000 fans. The people
That's a
come
very
from
bridge.
across the globe to experience this iconic American
Okay, let's
tradition.
keep going.
When you are in the stands and once the drivers start going, it's just pure energy.
Maybe I'll find village. How to find village with actual villagers, because I haven't found any villages yet. Yeah.
The passing of Kyle Busch is on the minds of racing fans this weekend as well. He drove the number 18 car in NASCAR, and for today's race, Romain Grosjean's team updated the font of his number 18 car
Need a protest.
to be
No,
the
the lag.
same font that
No, the
Busch
lag.
used for 15
The lag.
years to
No,
honor
no,
the racing
no.
legend.
Please.
That's just one of the
Please,
many
please,
beautiful
please, please,
tributes
please,
for
please,
Busch
please. I need these sheep.
today. Mike, Garrett,
Let me access my inventory.
things are quite sad.
Where are they? Here.
Here.
Here. Sheep, 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 sheep. Come here, come here, come here. Come here. I don't care about the lag. Shear. I need to shear like 15 sheep. That's why I'm doing this. Shear. Okay, slash job.
Hold off just long enough to be able to get through before those storms come in.
We will hope and pray for the best, Garrett Tenney. Thanks very much. Now let's go to Madison Scarpino, who's live at Charlotte Motor Speedway ahead of NASCAR's first race without racing icon Kyle Busch. Hi, Madison.
I've been shooting sheep. What?
Hi, Mike. Yeah, we are here right outside the track, and it really is a bittersweet
The
day
fuck he
for
means sheep
everyone
within
in the
sheep? I've
racing
been
world.
shooting sheep.
Kyle Busch was supposed to be racing here tonight. Right now, we are right outside of his
Oh,
merchandise
someone
stand.
else is
You can
home.
see his face on their
I
hauler here, and
am
really, over the
peaceful.
past few days, there's just been such a long line of people
Yes.
wanting to get gear to remember
Just
him,
playing
to
around.
honor him. But right now, I want to bring in
Oh,
some
they have a
big
cute little
Kyle Busch fans. We
bridge.
got Jeremy, Jason, Randall. Thank you
I
guys
think
for
I could
being
just
here. I want to
drive
ask you
through.
first, what was on your
What?
mind when you first heard about the passing of Kyle
Oh,
Busch?
whoa, this is actually cool. What? This place is so cool. Wait, what does it say over there? I think there's like, I'm quite curious about what it says over there. Can't touch the water. I gotta cross the bridge again. Super sorry. I'm just quite curious about what it says over there.
How about you, Jace? What do you love so
Also,
much about Kyle Busch?
right
Why are you gonna
here.
miss him?
I'll go up here.
I'm not missing because he was a great racer. Yeah. Are you sad just because he's not gonna be here tonight?
Oh, where's the ghost
A lot of
chest?
people feel that way, you guys. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Hope you enjoyed the race and
people
however
put
they're
things
gonna
on the
honor Kyle
chest
Busch
like
tonight. I'm
that.
sure it's gonna be great.
That
But
made sure people,
we do know that
no one
his
else can
number
open
8
their
car is
chest.
gonna be
So
suspended
cool.
until his son can eventually take it over. But the car was
That's cool.
actually
It's lagging
repainted,
though.
repurposed to a different number, and
I hate the
his
lags.
teammate Austin
Someone
Hill, a part of the
he
same
was working
racing
on
team,
something over
he is
here.
going to be driving that car tonight. So
The
no
lag
doubt
is
it's going to be
killing
an
me.
emotional night here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Back to you.
And the NASCAR world is certainly praying for the Busch family at this difficult time. Madison, in terms of the race overall, have we heard any predictions about who may be the favorites to win there today?
You know how these things go. It is
Anyway,
anyone's guess, but I can tell you
I'm
that
gonna
a lot
end
of
this
people
here.
maybe
We
hoping
fished
that Austin Hill, who
and
doesn't usually get to
this
race
stuff. I
much in
don't
this
know how
Cup
long this
Series,
video is gonna
could pull
be.
out a win tonight. Just considering that
And
it's not the
I'll
same number,
see
but he
y'all
will be
in the
driving Kyle
next
Busch's
one.
car.
If it'll register my hits. There, I'll see y'all in the next one.
Large crowd here, you know,
Mm.
the race here.